Hello traders, welcome to Zion Traders. So today we'll be analyzing NZDCHF, right? So before we take a look at the technicals, let's quickly see what we have on the fundamentals, right? So here on the fundamentals, last week Wednesday, NZDCHF cash rate was cut from 3.25% to 3%, right? So this is actually negative for a pair like NZDCHF, right? Because their interest rate has been cut and NZD itself as a currency will be less attractive to investors as it is currently. So that's why we saw this sudden fall, right, of a sell of NZDCHF to the downside, right? So it was for all pair related to NZD. For instance, Euro NZD it bought massively, so it's basically mean NZD sold, right? So NZD, like I said before, it's now less attractive for investors. So what we should be looking at is selling SZD, right? So let's take a look at the news we have for this week. So for this week, we have AUD CPI coming up, and let's see how it goes. Anyways, the forecast is 3.2.3%, which is okay, and the previous was 1.19%. Let's see how it goes, right? So, and for USD, their prelim GDP will be coming up QQ. That's for quarterly, right? So and then unemployment claims it will be up. So these are great, and let's just hope for the best, right? So personally, I'm actually buying AUD because I'm on a GBP AUD set, and I'm also on a GBP AUD USD buy, right? So let's see how it goes, guys. For this, which is NZDCHF currently, let's see, guys. If you look here on the weekly time frame, we have been bearish, right? For a very long time, we have been bearish. And then when price got to this point, it started retracing. And then when price got to this fair value gap, right here, this imbalance, and then we saw price started trading bearish, right? Remember the last time I made a video on NZDCHF, I told you guys that this was our overall target, which is the external range liquidity. All right, so let's go to the daily time frame, guys. So on the daily time frame, we can see price actually broke through from here, which is Wednesday, 20th August, like we saw on Forex Factory, and it caused a break of structural bearish after price has consolidated at this very point for a very long time, and then we're able to take some sell from this point, and now as well we took a buy here, which ended up on a loss, but there we recovered from the sell we took, and then we made quite some profit, right? So currently, what is our expectation? We are since we are actually bearish for NZDCHF, even the fundamentals confirms that NZD is for sale. So we are going to wait when price get to this point. We are going to sell NZD. We're not going to rush in, right? So we're not going to rush anything. We are going to wait for price to come to this point and take it at the for we to buy us to sell it at a very high price, right? So we have to sell at a very expensive price, and then we are hoping to get it to get to this point very soon, which is our overall external range liquidity, right? However, while price is trying to retrace back to this point, we could also take some risk buys if we get some good buys, but then I will update you guys if I'm going to get any buy trade from here, right? But if we don't get any, we are just going to wait until price gets to this point, and then we sell from this point, right? So that is what we are waiting for, guys. All right, so let me quickly give you guys an update on the last GBP AUD trade that I showed you guys. I actually made a separate video on that, but I uploaded the bot because of violation issues and all of that. All right, guys. So for the GBP AUD trade, remember we bought at this point. And then price we took our profit at this point, right? So I think it's something at this point. At this point, right? So we took our profit at this point, and then we took a sell. I think at this point we took another sell from here. So we are currently on a sell, and our target is just at this point for this particular sell, maybe this around this point, something like that, that we are going to exit our trade. And that's basically it for now. So this is the trade on the sell I made mention of previously, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much. Happy new week. Let's see how the week goes.